Hello, welcome to the Shop My Town Training Academy. So you're going back to school today and I'm teaching you some technique. Don't worry, it's all very, very simple. Basically, we are seeing that when people see personal stuff put up on Facebook and blogs and posts and information about people they know and places they go to and live and love, our engagement goes through the roof and you don't need to spend as much money on getting the word out there. So for example, I did a post last week where I was just sitting in an alley across the road from me and I said, "Where am I?" And the thing went wild. People were talking about it and saying, "I think you're here and I think you're there," and they're engaging with it because it was their main street in their town. We're getting similar response when we see some of our lovely blogs about clients and people in our town. Obviously, other people on Facebook know those people and it gets the word out there a lot more. So we're going to talk a little bit about how that works and how you can utilize this engagement interest from people to get basically free PR for your business. So this is our line graph of how personal your blog or post could be. At this end of it, we have you writing a blog or story about you and your mum going out for coffee, or your wedding anniversary, or someone in your team having a baby. At this end, we have stock photos, which are the most impersonal type of blog you could put up. You didn't create them, you've copied it from the internet, and they look beautiful, but they're just not very personal. So you've got to decide where on here your post sits. How personal are you comfortable getting in this business type Facebook page? And the main thing is that comfort level. It's going to look awkward if you put something up that you're not comfortable sharing with the world. But even if it is, say, a product post or some information about pricing, if you can take that and bring it back here and have, say, a picture of one of your team holding it and their opinion on that product, or a customer survey or testimonial about that product, then you've got the best of both worlds. It fits within what you're comfortable sharing, but we've made it more personal. So what happens when we have our graph here with our expense, so this is what you have to pay to get it out there, and on this side, how much engagement you're going to get. When you have these highly personal posts or blogs and you put them up, you end up getting it in this really lovely sweet spot where you've got higher engagement at a really, really low cost. And what you'll find is when you're putting up a post that has, I guess, a low personalisation and not a lot of engagement potential, you're going to end up having to spend a lot of money just to get it out there. And even after you spend that money and it pops up in the newsfeed of everybody you wanted to, they're not going to engage with it very much. So you haven't achieved your objective of trying to get people to know you and know your brand. I'll give you a really cool analogy of how this works. So say one of your friends opened a shop or a business in town. You are going to support them because you know them. So if you think about, I guess, your sentimental value of your friend opening a shop, and you try to think of all the people that you're connecting with on Facebook as potential friends of yours, it changes the way you start to project across this network. And you should be aiming to try to make friends out of the people following you. Now, a friend can't care for you if they don't know you. So the more you open up and you share your personal journey in business with your followers, they're going to become attached to you and start seeing you as a friend and wanting to support you in business. And that just doesn't happen if you constantly put up information about your products without any information about the people behind your business. So you want to start to see the people who like your page or follow you on Instagram as your potential friends and the potential friends of your team. So they start to have a sentimental attachment to your business. And people already have a sentimental attachment to the businesses in their small town because they love their town and they want to support it. So we're going to try to amp that up with some really personal posts and some lovely stories about everyone in your team and the journey you're on together. Really looking forward to our top pick Tuesday tomorrow. Please send through we will email you our number just reply to that with a picture of anything you want to go up on Top Pick Tuesday. We reached 4,890 people last week, and we had 790 people click on those photos to want to know more. So that's quite amazing, and I can really see this building each week as we move towards Christmas. So jump on, use this, it's part of your package, and I really want to see you benefiting from it. Talk to you soon. See ya.